Last week on MasterChef Australia,
London, baby!
the top 8 amateurs began an adventure in the epicentre of world cuisine.
How could anything be bigger?
They cooked for some of the world's greatest chefs and served up incredible dishes.
It looks like an egg and soldiers.
But for Joanne, the MasterChef dream ended.
Although it's my time to leave, I don't think my journey will ever end.
Tonight, for some eliminated contestants, it's the chance of a lifetime.
This exercise is about shaking the tree.
Together, they must fight to re-enter the competition.
We're all here to get in. We're not here for jokes.
But with only 3 spots up for grabs, they'll have to cook like never before.
I'm gonna make some serious damage in this competition.
At stake for the series winner, the chance to work alongside the country's greatest chefs, a book publishing deal, $100,000 to make their culinary dreams reality, and the title of Australia's next MasterChef.
Being in the top 7, I mean, I never thought I'd get this far. It's a dream come true. We've just spent an amazing week in London. What's to come? Well, MasterChef becomes bigger and bigger and bigger. I don't know how they can top London.
How can you get bigger than the London dream?
A rocket ship to the moon? I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't have a clue.
Welcome back to the culinary cauldron we call the MasterChef kitchen. The 11 of you represent contestants who were cruelly tossed out of this competition. What we're offering you is the chance to be one of the 3 contestants we bring back into the competition.
It's not very often in life that you get a second chance. I'm ultra determined to get back into the house, and it's a really exciting opportunity.
What's really important to us is that whoever wins the title of Australia's next MasterChef truly, truly deserves that title. This exercise is about shaking the tree, shaking it hard enough to see who falls out and who hangs on.
I've got no doubt the next couple of days are going to be intense, as they should be. We have to earn our place back in this competition.
For now, the final 7 are unaware about what's about to take place. But they shouldn't be afraid of a little competition.
Look around you, not everyone is here. Of course, Sarah, she left on her own accord. There's a few others: Adele, Joanne, Dominic, Fiona and Carrie. They all believe their culinary journey is on track and don't need to be here. Good on them. It's great to see all of you back. But what we really want to know is how much do you want this? Philip, how much?
More than anything in the whole world. Haven't stopped thinking about this competition, or like every single day I've been back home. That's all I've been thinking about.
Sky, how much do you want to get back into the competition?
I've been out for a couple of weeks, and actually that's been really good because it's actually let me know that just how much I want it. I've just been cooking, I've been doing work experience in different kitchens, and I love it.
Well done. Courtney, an opportunity for a second chance.
I feel like I've got some unfinished business here. I really wasn't ready to leave when I left. I think it's, as the others say, it's fired me up a little bit more. It's made me more hungry.
Good girl. This is how today's going to work. Behind you are a series of benches. You will be facing 4 culinary challenges. At each bench, you'll be required to perform a basic technique or cook a basic recipe. Those who do badly will be knocked out of the challenge and out of the running to get back into the competition. And those of you that do well will move on, and so on until there's 6 of you left. Those 6 will come back tomorrow to fight for those treasured 3 spots.
I feel I've got some unfinished business. There's 11 contestants here, and I feel that, give or take it, I think I could cook a little bit better than these guys. So I think I need to have this place back in this competition.
Guys, get to bench 1.
This is definitely a defining moment in my life. Whatever is underneath that cloche is in my way to get through to the next bench.
Time to take a look.
Lifting up the cloche, see a whole heap of cooked prawns, and I'm thinking I'm pretty comfortable with this challenge.
What you have to do is clean those prawns as quickly and efficiently as you can. As soon as you hit 400 grams, hands up, George and I will come and check your work. The most important thing, and part of that cleaning, is to remove the intestinal tract, the poop chute.
I don't eat a lot of prawns and I don't peel them, so I'm a bit worried seeing that it's a prawn peeling challenge today.
Of the 11 of you here, only 10 of you are going to the next round. If you're the last one to have those 400 grams peeled, you're out. Are you ready? Go.
When Gary says go, I never thought I'd hear those words again, but now that he said it, it's all game.
Jake, how's it going? You're a fisherman, this is your cup of tea?
Yeah, I can't get out on this one. I'm confident, but cut my nails this morning, so stubby little fingers. It's not easy peeling prawns quickly.
I haven't been in a challenge for a while and my hands are shaking again. I've got that adrenaline running through my body.
How much do you want this, my son?
Oh, everything.
Yeah.
Peeling these prawns like the life depended on it. Getting there.
So you've got 93 grams, you need to move quicker, mate.
I do.
That's what I'm telling you.
Yep.
You need to move quicker.
Kate, how many have you shelled so far?
2.
2? Are you hoping you're going to get back
Yes.
in? Are you hoping? You don't want to be knocked out on the first challenge?
No.
No, you don't?
No, chef.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm just going to go really fast. I don't want to keep clean and hopefully not leave any poo behind.
I was waiting for that adrenaline to come and it just didn't. It was really hard to get back into the groove of how you do things in the kitchen.
Oh, wow, Courtney.
Courtney is blowing
Courtney's
everyone
blazing
out of the
away.
water.
Prawns, I love prawns. I grew up prawning, grew up with a big family of boys, and we had to be quick if you wanted to eat some, so I'm pretty quick on the prawn peeling.
There's a couple of guys with nearly 200 grams of prawns. If you're under 100 grams, you're in trouble.
Come on, guys.
Sean, you've only got 85 grams. There's a couple of people up there with 200 grams of prawns.
Come on, let's go.
Look to the right, and Courtney is just flying through them. I'm trying to keep up with her.
Courtney's going at this thing like a ball out of a gate. 350 grams.
I reckon you're doing quicker than me and Gary.
I know I'm out in the lead. I've got a few more prawns to peel and I'm desperate to get them in. I hit 400 grams and put my hand up.
Courtney has finished. Can we have a look?
These look pretty
They
good.
look brilliant to me.
Well done.
Give me 5. Yeah, Courtney, you're through to the next round.
Beaten all the boys. I've beaten Jake, the seafood freak.
Courtney finishes first, and at that stage I'm only up to about 300 grams, so I know I have a lot of catching up to do.
Yeah.
We're all good, Jimmy? Well done, big man. Well done.
Well done, mate. Peter, they look fantastic. Well done, man.
Sky, brilliant job.
Well done.
Thank you.
4th one safe, step back.
Matthew, not bad, huh? Well done. Jeez, you're back in.
Booyah.
Looking good so far, Jake. All the poop shoots out, the intestinal tract. All good, mate. Well done.
Well done, mate. Good stuff.
Phil, you're safe. Well done.
Thank you.
Daniel's safe.
We've got Kate and Shani racing to the finish.
I'm definitely doing the prawns quicker now than I was at the start of the challenge, but I think I've lost too much ground to cover.
It's only Shani and I thinking I'm really scared to go out. I don't want to be the first one to leave.
Watching Kate and Shani battle it out for that last position, I'm really thinking Shani's going to get there. She's a Brisbane girl. I know there's a lot of seafood up there.
I'm about 20 to 50 grams higher than Shani, and I'm like, oh, 2 more prawns, 2 more prawns. Go faster, and I'm thinking, oh God, it's going to be me last. I don't want to be last.
Kate's just put her hand up. She's got 416 grams.
I know there's a chance that 1 or 2 of her prawns could be rejected, so I keep shelling as quickly as I can.
Kate, well done, darling. You're through.
Oh, 400. I think I'm about to live everyone's worst nightmare of being the first one eliminated.
Shani, unfortunately, you're out.
Had to be someone.
Does it spoil your food dream?
Oh, not at all. Since leaving MasterChef, I've already been doing everything I can to get work experience, and I've still got the same dream of going into food writing and recipe development. It's something I'm really passionate about, and the more I look into doing it and the more opportunities I have, the more my passion just grows.
It's good to see you so excited. You seem very happy, but now I'm afraid it's time to say goodbye. Thanks, Shani.
I really would have liked to hang around a little bit longer, but that being said, I think there are people in the group of returned contestants that really, really deserve a spot in the house. And I think if me being eliminated means that they get to go forward, then I'm not too upset about it.
Round 1 complete. Now for round 2. The question is, what is it? This is a universal favourite, and if you listen carefully, you can hear it coming now.
I hear a very familiar sound coming from outside. Sounds like a forklift to me.
The core ingredient for round 2 is potatoes. Your job is to make one of the most ordered side dishes in any Australian restaurant. We want you to bring us the perfect order of mashed potato.
I don't like mashed potato. I don't like to make it at home, so it's not one of your best picks, is it?
There's only one way to make a beautiful mashed potato, and that's fresh. It can't be lumpy, it can't be grainy, it can't be grey, it can't be watery. That doesn't belong here. We want smooth, flavoursome, delicious, yummy, unctuous, gorgeous mashed potato. We're gonna leave that up to Matt. Good luck.
In front of you, you have all the additives you need. Butter, cream, salt, and milk. Use one or all of these as you seem fit. The first 9 people to complete the perfect mashed potato will go through to the next round. The one who doesn't will go home. The MasterChef Massacre starts now.
Time starts, and the first thing I do is get a pot of water on to boil.
I choose a smaller pot because it'll have less water in it, and that should, by rights, boil quicker.
I see everyone wasting time peeling these potatoes. I'm just going to cut them, block them up, and use the centre of the potatoes, cut them into decent cubes, and get them boiling over the water, and that's going to save me a lot of time.
Time to start cooking the mash, and I've got a lot of second guessing going on. Cut the potatoes too small, they could get waterlogged. Cut them too big and they may take too long to boil, and you'll be left there with uncooked potatoes and you'll be out.
I decide that I'm going to chop up my potatoes really small, and then I'm going to have a backup plan of putting a few potatoes in which are larger in case the first lot isn't good enough.
Kate, you have cut these almost like little dice. Do you make a lot of mash at home?
No, not at all.
The real thing about mash is you want those potatoes to be quite dry, so they'll soak up some butter, some cream, some milk. And I don't know, the danger about these small, is they can break down, you end up with like a gluey consistency.
Sure. And then I think to myself, uh-oh, too late. I'm still going to do it anyway.
Next step is pretty much you just got to wait. It's hard standing there watching a pot of water because, you know, as the old saying goes, a watch pot never boils.
Everyone's got their potatoes in the water. As soon as they come out, the race will be on.
My potatoes are ready. Now I've got to work to get them as smooth as possible. The first thing I do is put them through a potato ricer and then into a drum sieve. And the whole purpose of this is to get a beautifully smooth mashed potato.
After they pass through the drum sieve, they're perfect. I'm the first one to get mine in the pot, ready to make my mash. I'm going to add some butter and some milk to give them some richness and a bit of salt for seasoning, and hopefully that'll give me the perfect mash.
It's looking good, Devon. Thank you. Doing well, Matthew, well done. Peter, that's looking good. Well, Philip, you're the first person to put up a mash for tasting. Happy?
Very. I mean, I tasted it and I like it. It's not too fatty, nice and soft and silky. I mean, I could eat that. I love that.
You're through.
I feel great. I mean, you know, I really wanted to show everyone that, you know, I'm going to be a force to be reckoned with in this competition, and I think getting through this challenge first has really shown people that.
So Philip's finished. It does send alarm bells off with me. I don't want to leave this down to the wire.
Most of the contestants have actually finished their potato. Meanwhile, I'm still trying to get my potatoes to the point where they're perfect. It's a real concern.
Devon, you're the second person to have finished. Good work, Devon, well done.
The energy in the room is now really ramping up. It's this desperate, anxious energy. We're all here to get in. We're not here for jokes.
So that is the best you've tasted so far. Well seasoned, well done, Matthew. Thanks, great consistency. Not too gluey. Peter, that's restaurant quality mashed potato. You're through to the next round. Well done.
Thanks, Matt.
Good work, Jimmy. You're through.
Thanks.
I can tell you right away, it's too potatoey. You need to be richer.
Okay, yep. I know it needs more butter, more salt, more cream, but this is the way I like to eat them. So I'll add a bit more.
Kate, how much do you want this next spot?
I'm crossing my fingers.
that's lumpy. You've got to work those lumps out.
Obviously, just a little bit undercooked, so I place it back into the pot and hope that it will cook through.
There are 5 spots taken, there are only 4 spots left. Daniel, is one of those yours?
I hope so. Yeah, I hope so.
Looks a little lumpy. Just see how it hasn't kind of got the... It's lumpy. Sky, your first attempt ever.
Right.
Loads of salt, still potato-y, really rich, delicious, Sky. Best potato I've tasted. Well done, you're through.
Thank you. Slow and steady sometimes wins the race. Oh.
It's not as creamy and rich as some of the others, but what I love about it is it still tastes of potato, and you've not overloaded it. So well done. That's a good enough mashed potato to win you a place in the next round.
Thanks, Matt.
Have a mouthful. Bite it against the back of your teeth. Hear that sound? That kind of crunchy sound. And that's the sound of uncooked potato.
Okay.
I can't put you through when your potato's not cooked in your mash. So you need to either start again, or you need to find some mashed potato, and putting it with milk ain't going to do it. Come on, Kate. You've still got a chance.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know the deal.
Yep. I can just cross my fingers and hope it cooks through, but even if it is, it looks like there's hardly anyone left standing there. They've already put their hand up. So time's against me now.
There's Kate, Daniel and myself left. I'm up for my tasting and I'm praying to God that it's good enough.
Courtney, your hand was up next. Great work. Really good mashed potato. Properly seasoned, nice and smooth. Looks beautiful on the plate. Well done. You're through to the next round, Courtney.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thanks, Matt. What a relief. To go out on pesto and mint first time round was pretty horrifying, but if I'd have gone out on mashed potato, my God, I would have had a real fear of basic cooking.
2 of you here, Daniel and Kate, but only 1 of you can go through to the next round. Daniel, is your potato ready for tasting?
It is.
I'm hoping, in a nice way, that there's something wrong with this.
Daniel, you eradicated the lumps. Your potato is good enough to take you to the next round. Congratulations, you're through. Kate, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
You haven't made it.
I feel really disappointed in myself to one extent, and then on the other, I don't because I didn't go out first.
9 of you won your way through. Sadly, Kate, your chance of getting back into the competition has gone. Your character, your humour, we really love and value. Thank you so much.
Thanks very much, guys. Time to go, Katie. Woo-hoo! My journey is over in the MasterChef kitchen, but it's not over for me and my personal journey with food.
Well done. You're through to round 3. Off to the next bench. Your challenge for round 3 is French-style pancakes. It's in front of you, you have a recipe, but it's up to you if you want to use it. Your choice. So guys, we're looking for 10 beautiful pancakes. Once you've produced them, put your hand up. We will come over to your bench We will make sure you've got 10 pancakes. We will then taste them for quality. It's the first 8 people that will go through. That means one of you will be going home.
Never cooked them before. Don't eat pancakes for breakfast. I'm a protein shake muesli kind of guy. It's going to be very tricky, I think.
Your time starts now.
I get started on my pancakes and it's all about creating a lovely little well out of the dry ingredients. Next I put in my eggs and start combining that and then add a little bit of milk at a time to ensure that we've got a really smooth batter.
Are you adding the flour to the egg mixture?
Yeah.
I always do it the other way around.
I think the way I'm doing it's going to make sure that there's absolutely no lumps in there. It means that the flour is incorporating with the liquids at a slower rate.
It's nice and smooth?
It's looking pretty good.
Okay, let's hope it works.
Yeah.
Standard. First pancake never works out. You always got to throw it in the bin. I'll pour it on, turn it around, and it's spot on. It's perfect. First pancake looks exactly like the judges' one. I've got 1 down, 9 to go.
Oops. That one.
Daniel, what are you doing?
I just killed one, mate.
Huh? Did not work?
No, just the first one.
You can chuck the first one away.
Oh, I
That's
did,
all right.
don't you worry.
As long as they... That is a lumpy mixture, Daniel.
Hey, is it?
That is... Well, look at that.
I don't know what it is with the judges and lumps today, but they're not happy with anything I do.
Guys, I'm a bit worried there's a few batters. There's more than a few batters that have lumps in them. Is that going to be okay? Big question mark. Come on.
After my first French-style pancake disaster, the rest of them are all perfect. I've got about 5, so I've got another 5 to go before I can finish.
Remember, these pancakes should be nice and thin. They're not flapjacks, not something you'd find in an American diner.
Cracking on my second one, getting it a bit thinner, but still not too thin. They're really not working out that well.
I've stuffed a few up trying to flip them. I can't help myself. I've just got to flip a pancake.
Just to give you a heads up, Jimmy is on to his last pancake. The question is, Jimmy, are there 10 beautiful, thin, slightly golden brown pancakes, or do you need to make more? Jimmy is the man to beat.
I pour the last pancake on the pan and I think, if this is perfect, I've got 10 perfect pancakes in front of me. I pour it, flip it around, it's perfect golden, put my hand up, I'm done.
Jimmy, you're all good? Happy? Good, yep. They look good. They're golden brown and they're nice and thin. This is going to bring back memories of my childhood.
Nice.
You're through to the next round, big boy.
I'm about 5 down, and then I start to hear a bit of a rumble that people are finishing. This is crazy. There are some fast cooks in this competition.
Matt, we'll have a look.
Good enough to take Philip through?
I think it is.
I think it is too. Philip, you're through.
Thanks, man.
Devon, let's count them. What's that? It's shocking. What's that? Oh, the shot. Look at that. Right, hang on a minute. You know what? I don't know what to do with these, you know, but they're like symbols. This is MasterChef. Come on, 3 more beautiful pancakes.
Daniel, you need to make 2 more, mate. These are really heavy. I mean, they're heavy and doughy. They're supposed to be light French-style pancakes, yeah? Right, yeah. All right, off you go.
I think 3 more, actually, George.
3 more?
Because that one's pretty heavy too.
They feel weird. They're not as soft as... Mate, yep, not good enough. You've got 6 pancakes that are just passable. Thank you. So you need to crack on and make more.
Yep.
I'm really worried having to make these pancakes again. It's going to be really tight. I don't know if I'm going to make it.
10. Oh, Peter. 10 lovely, lightly brown, just thin enough pancakes. You're through to the final round.
Thanks, Gary.
Well done.
Awesome.
That's too thick.
It's on the brink. That there is like a fire blanket. 3, 4, you got 6 to go. You can do it, yeah? Come on.
I'm thinking I'm gone. I've got to make 6 more pancakes. Now everyone's starting to put their hand up. I'm getting a little worried.
Yeah! Good.
Well done.
Sorry.
Brilliant.
You're through to the next round.
Thank you, Josh.
Well done.
Delicious. That 5th spot is yours. The final round today. Well done, Dylan. Good job.
Well done, mate. Well done.
Thank you.
Good stuff. This is it. There's only 1 spot left for that final round. Who's it going to be?
The last 2 left in this round are Matt and Jake. And I can't believe it, to be honest. These are both real contenders.
I'm gone, for sure. It's between me and Matty, and, you know, he doesn't make mistakes.
One beautifully thin pancake. It's not good. It's thin on one side, thick on the other. And you know what? You're saying please, please. But this one's borderline as well. Okay. You got one more to make, I'm afraid, mate.
Yep. I've got to remake 1 pancake. My batter is running so low. I've got to make another batter from scratch.
Matt's stuffed up a few pancakes, and I can only pray that I haven't.
So, Jake, how many more did we ask you to do?
6 more.
Shall we have a look, Matt?
Let's have a look.
Nice and light.
Good colour on the other side.
Good colour.
In fact, one of the best colours we've seen.
That's 2.
Nice even colour, just like the stack we brought in.
That's 3.
That is a beauty.
That's beautiful. That's 4. That's 5.
They're much better, Jake. Much thinner.
And that's 6.
The thinnest of the lot.
So you've got 10 perfect pancakes. The question is, do they taste good?
Jake, that's an absolutely rippingly good pancake.
Nice.
Congratulations, you got there in the end, mate. Well done.
Well done, mate.
Well done,
Really
really well done.
Thanks,
Fantastic.
Well done. Well done.
I'm just standing here feeling absolutely gutted, looking at Jake, seeing my spot having been ripped off me. Yeah, it's not a great feeling.
Yeah, fine.
I think this means something.
Yeah.
You know what it means?
It's time to go to work.
It's time to go to work, mate.
Yeah.
It's time to get into a kitchen now, get your apprenticeship, because you're young enough, you got the world in front of you, and do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because, you know, I look at you and I can tell you what you need. You need lots of hours, lots of days in a kitchen doing repetition. That's what you need, and you're a sponge. Yeah. And from learning how to do all the simple things, you're going to start creating your own foundations to your cooking life.
Yeah.
And then that will be, one day, a restaurant.
I've got a lot of opportunities at my doorstep now that I can thank MasterChef for. I really think that now is the time to get into that kitchen, do the hard yards so that I can, you know, one day have my 3-hat restaurant. The dream hasn't changed.
Guys, please advance to the final bench.
Your culinary future lies within those baskets. The next basic skills test is a simple one, but it's going to sort the contenders from the pretenders. You can peek in your baskets now. The 4th and final task is to reproduce what's under this cloche with those ingredients. And it is the all-time brunch classic, Eggs Benedict. Now, Eggs Benedict wouldn't be Eggs Benedict without a perfect hollandaise. And that could be your downfall. You have a recipe on your bench if you need to use it. Up to you. You have 20 minutes to put up the best Eggs Benedict you can. What we're looking for is the 2 least impressive renditions of this dish. If you're one of those 2, you're going home.
Things can go horribly wrong with hollandaise sauce. You've got to be really, really careful with it.
You've got 20 minutes, starting now.
We've got a lot to do in a short amount of time.
I've never eaten it. Far too much butter in it for me. I've never cooked it, and that's a little bit scary to think that my fate rests on a dish that I've never eaten and I've never cooked.
The first thing I do is start reducing my white wine vinegar and my pepper and salt to get a reduction done so I can make the base for my hollandaise.
The key is to create a beautiful sabayon with 3 egg yolks and some reduced vinegar to get a nice fluffy texture, and then slowly adding in melted butter.
I think the biggest risk with the eggs benedict is the hollandaise sauce. It could split or not taste right, and if you ruin it, you're just going to have ham and eggs on toast.
That's really thin. Yeah. You know, what you're looking for is a really light, fluffy sabayon that holds its shape. When you remove the whisk quickly, it should just sort of fold in on itself, and then you start adding the butter.
That's going to separate, mate.
George has told me it's going to split. I think if I just keep beating it, it'll come back together, and I don't really have time to start all over again.
You've got 10 minutes to go.
Come on, move your butts.
My water's on the boil, it's time to crack the eggs in. Little dash of vinegar, pinch of salt, and I give it a bit of a stir and just drop the eggs into the nice little vortex to get that beautiful round poached egg.
I'm feeling really good. Everything's under control. I've got my muffins toasting on the grill. I've got my eggs poaching. The hollandaise sauce is looking really, really good.
Your toast should be on, your eggs should be in. You've got 5 minutes to go. Come on, hurry up.
I'm feeling stressed out to the max. Burn something, overcook something, split it. I'm stuffed and I'm going home.
I think I'm in trouble. I've got to toast the muffins and poach a couple of eggs, and I make the stupid decision of doing the eggs individually, which is really dumb.
Down to the wire. You've got 1 minute to go. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Serve your eggs benedict. You've just completed the 4th round of this challenge, and that was to cook the perfect eggs benedict. Time for us to taste your efforts. Looks beautiful, doesn't it? You'd be happy with that, wouldn't you, for breakfast? Let's find out what it tastes like.
I'm tense, I'm nervous, but at the same time quietly confident.
2 big wins for me on this dish. The poached egg, which is lovely and soft. It's perfectly done. And the hollandaise, I like it, it's nice. The consistency particularly, a little bit more seasoning for me, but it's got some acidity from the vinegar. Maybe a bit too much for these guys, I'm not sure, but I like it.
Thank you.
Well done.
I'm looking at my plate. I'm actually pretty happy with what I've done. Fingers crossed that all the elements are good and the judges let me through.
Soft, gooey poached eggs, well done, and round. They're nice and uniform. The hollandaise is good, but you know what? I look at it and I'm looking for pepper, and I want to taste pepper. I think it needs that.
Hollandaise should be a light, fluffy summer doona, not a big, thick slick of thick custard.
Jimmy. Are you worried?
Sorry, is that obvious?
You look really nervous, really.
It's hard. It's hard to cook a dish when you haven't eaten it or you haven't cooked it. It's hard to compare it to something.
Okay, let's taste.
I'm relatively happy. I've got all the elements done. My muffins are toasted, the eggs are poached nicely. I've got some sort of a hollandaise finished.
Lovely poached eggs, nice toasted muffin. Not much to fix that hollandaise, I'll tell you. A splash of water, tiny little pinch of salt, and it'll be bang on, because you've got the lightness there. It's just that you haven't adjusted it towards the end. Where's the other egg?
Indeed.
Huh?
You don't have to be a rocket scientist to figure out that I think I might be in trouble here.
Daniel, can't forgive you for only poaching one egg. It's a really simple, basic skills test, so you don't get points for that. The egg that you've cooked is soft and gooey, which is nice, and the hollandaise that you've made has got a good consistency, but there's something wrong, and for me, it lacks guts and it lacks seasoning, so it tastes a bit wishy-washy. Bad luck.
Thanks, fellas.
There's 2 words to describe my dish, and they are epic failure.
The judges come to taste my dish, and I'd really prefer if they didn't taste the hollandaise sauce, to be honest with you.
Split right at the last minute.
I'm not going to put it on the egg.
Yeah.
Doesn't look good, does it?
I reckon it's the dodgiest hollandaise in MasterChef history.
I don't know about that. We've seen a couple of dodgy ones. Right, let's see if the eggs are cooked nicely. Oh, lovely.
Oh, Sky. So you've separated the hollandaise, and you know what? It happens.
It's not an eggs Benedict.
I'm definitely disappointed.
Jake?
How you going?
How you going?
My eggs have come out perfect, so I'm pretty wrapped.
That is dead set a ripper. Love it. Great hollandaise, lovely and fluffy, nice acidity, beautifully poached eggs, toasted muffin. Done. Cup of tea. Happy Gary.
Maybe a lie down.
Good job, man.
There are a few people missing elements on their dish, but I think it's all going to come down to taste. I'm very nervous, but hopefully I'll be able to pull through on this one.
Your hollandaise is not as good as Jake's, but it's close, and it's certainly a Dutch treat that I'd be willing to pay for.
Thank you.
Tasting done, it's time to come forward for the reveal of the results. I just want a chance to cook tomorrow.
If I call your name, it means you haven't won the opportunity to cook off in tomorrow's challenge. The first person is Daniel. The second person who hasn't made it any further is Sky. Sky, it was eggs Benedict, so that hollandaise had to work for you. It was just bad luck. Daniel, you're missing an egg. Unforgivable.
Third chance?
Third time, Rocket.
Daniel and Sky, thank you very much indeed. But now it's time for you to go.
Can I give you all a cuddle?
The MasterChef competition has completely changed my life and definitely inspired me.
I think I did pretty well. You know, I got to this stage, which I'm really happy with. I would have liked to have done better, but look, it's not to be.
Congratulations, you're the 6 that got through the Back to Basics skills test. Well done. You're gonna need lots of rest, because tomorrow you're gonna need a little bit more fighting spirit. Tomorrow is like nothing you've ever seen before. Prepare yourselves for the toughest judging in the history of this competition.
Tomorrow night on MasterChef Australia.
I'm here to get a place in the house.
The 6 remaining cooks fight for a spot back in the competition.
Are you a contender?
The pressure is on as they unleash their creativity in the invention test.
You need to create that comeback of the century.
Which 3 will get a second shot at their MasterChef dream?
I want this more than anything. So if something's going to hit it out of the park, it's going to be my dish.
To survive, they'll need to impress the country's top 7 amateur cooks.
I'm worried that I've made mistakes that could cost me.
I'm not really sure how to eat it.